Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Charity begins at home. Similarly, investment also begins at home. Suppose I want to start a new business and I need capital of 10 million rupees, and I was to come and ask you, no matter how good my business or how profitable it may seem, your first question will be, how much money are you bringing in? And that's exactly how it should be. If I do not trust the business to do well, why would anyone else trust me? Similarly, if a company plans to raise funds through the issue of share capital, then investors would ask, what is the promoter's holding in the company? The promoter's holding indicates the promoter's trust in the company. If the promoter trusts the company will fetch them high returns, they would have a high investment in the company. Hence, if your investment goal is investing in fundamentally strong stocks, make sure that the company has a high promoter holding. Hi, this is Yazad. In today's video, we take a look at 4 companies that have witnessed the highest promoter buying or insider buying in the past few quarters. JSW Steel is an Indian multinational steel making company based in Mumbai and a part of the JSW Group. After the merger of Ispat Steel, JSW Steel became India's second largest private sector steel company. Over the last 4 quarters, promoters have gradually increased their stake in JSW Steel. Promoter holding in June 2021 was 44%, which has increased to 45% by June 2022. The promoters have increased their stake by 1% in the past 12 months. The share price of JSW Steel, however, has fallen around 12% on year-to-date basis. Hence, it looks like promoters have been buying the dip. In an exchange filing, the company said that its net debt to equity ratio stood at 0.98 times at the end of the June quarter. This is as compared with 0.83 times at the end of the March quarter. A significant portion of increase in debt was mainly due to locking up of working capital in inventory. Established in 1979, Sriram Transport Finance is one of the largest players in the Indian commercial vehicle finance. The company has a niche presence in financing pre-owned trucks for small truck owners. It has a network of 1,585 branches and 856 rural centers, and a tie-up with over 500 private financiers across the country. Promoters of Sriram Transport have been buying shares of the company to a large extent. In June 2021, the promoter's total shareholding was 25.1%, and now in June 2022, it has increased to 29.3%. The promoters have increased their stake by 4% in the past 12 months. 2022 was the year of volatility for share markets. Almost all companies, big or small, have been knocked out clean by the punch of global downfall. But amidst this, the share price of Sriram Transport rose around 17% on a year-to-date basis. On 11th March 2022, Sriram Transport announced a merger of Sriram City with Sri Transport. The merger will create synergy benefits. As a result of this merger, Sriram Transport will become one of the largest NBFCs in India. The said merger was approved by the RBI on 16 June 2022. The shareholders and creditors finally approved the merger on 6 July 2022. The merger will be completed in the next 2 to 3 months. As the name suggests, Star Cement is a Star Cement manufacturing company in northeast India. The company plant is spread across 200 hectares of land in Lamshnong, a strategic location at Meghalaya that ensures easy availability of high-grade limestone. The company has received BIS license for the products being sold in the market, and the company has developed a good image in the market since the launch of its product due to its superior quality. In June 2021, the promoter's shareholding was at 66.2%, which now stands at 67.4% in June 2022, which means an increase of 1.2% in the last 12 months. However, the share price of Star Cement has fallen around 9% on a year-to-date basis. Cabra Extrusion Technique, a part of the Colsai Group, is a leading manufacturer of plastic extrusion machinery in India. In December 2020, the promoter's total shareholding was 58%, and now in June 2022, the promoter's shareholding stands at 60.4%, which is an increase of 2.4%. Whereas the share price of Cabra Extrusion has fallen around 22% on a year-to-date basis. It appears the promoters are buying the dip and making the most of the market correction as the Indian share markets continue to fall. On a standalone basis for the financial year 21-22, Cabra Extrusion reported a total revenue of 4,081 million against 2,790 million rupees in the previous year, an increase of 46% year-on-year. Standalone net profit for fiscal 2022 rose by 24% from 2,418 million to 3,005 million for FY 2022. Cabra Extrusion is one of those companies which pivoted their business and thrived. In the financial year 2021, the company decided to venture into the electric vehicle segment via its battery division, Batrix. Led by various government initiatives and incentives, an increase in fuel prices and environmental concerns, demand and consumer awareness for the electrical mobility has gone up. The same is reflected in high demand for electric vehicles. It can be seen that a volatile market does not necessarily mean bad news for the company. The promoters of these companies saw volatility as an opportunity to increase their stake. An increased promoter stake in the company is perceived to be a sign of trust among investors. However, this factor should not be considered in isolation. Insider buying can also be a way to prevent the share price from falling further. And an investor should perform a complete SWOT analysis for stocks before deciding which stock to buy. Volatility of the markets also cannot be ignored. Trends cannot be predicted in these complex times, and companies with strong fundamentals are also facing a downfall. Hence, considering all of the above reasons, an investor should be careful while investing. With that, we come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy investing. Stay safe. Goodbye.